Hi everyone, Aidan here with etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Frontrunner recovery track mounting brackets. This is going to give you a way to mount your recovery tracks or maybe some other gear like their fishing rod and snowboard carrier up to these side brackets that bring it a little bit closer to you on the ground, giving you adjustable height and angles so that you can match it perfectly to your vehicle and give you things like door clearance. Let's check it out. As far as compatibility goes, this will work with Maxtrax recovery tracks like we have here, Tread Pro, or any others that match the hole spacing where this actually hooks up to the brackets. Once we take this off, we'll give you measurements so you can see what that is and make sure it'll fit with yours if you have a different brand. And for the platform, this is designed to work with Frontrunner's Slimline 2 platform, not their Slimsport, because it does rely on the small lip on the Slimline here to attach, and the brackets are shaped to match that lip. So just know that if you've got a Slimsport rack, this isn't going to work. This can hold 2 or 4 boards. In the state right now, it's holding 2, and it does come with longer hardware to swap for if you plan on carrying 4. And these eyelets here, you can just unthread by hand, remove the washer, and repeat that all around for all 4 locations, and that's how you remove them off of these studs here. Here's what that bracket looks like underneath. I removed the top bolt to show you that this can go in either the top or the bottom hole on both locations to match for the spacing of the mounting locations for your recovery track. And this can slide back and forth to these different slats to match the spacing that you need. With the way this hooks up, it will need to line up with one of those slats because the back bracket does slide in there. I've removed it so I can show you that adjustment though, and you can match it up to your boards a little bit better. The other things we can see here are these side bolts. So these can be loosened up and raised up and down. That's how you get the height adjustment. Or this bottom one can be moved to any of these locations to adjust for the angle. And that's how you can match it up to your vehicle and make sure you have door clearance right here. As far as hole spacing goes, to know if it'll line up with your tracks, the 2 closest holes are going to be 8 1/4 of an inch apart, center on center. The highest in both positions is going to be 9 3/4 of an inch, and then if you use the 2 outside holes, the ones that are furthest apart, that's going to be 10 1/2 inches. So that's the kind of spacing you're working with. If you've already got some recovery tracks, you can check what spacing it has for its mounting locations and see if it lines up. The brackets are a black powder-coated steel, so they're going to be durable and hold up to the test of time. And all the hardware is stainless, so you don't have to worry about rust and corrosion there, which is good because with your recovery tracks, these are designed to get dirty. They're going to get messy, and you're going to probably be bringing some of that mess up to your roof platform onto the bracket here. So knowing that it's going to be able to hold up to that is good. And if you've got their fishing rod and ski carrier and you want to have that more accessible, it can work with these brackets as well. It's going to utilize the same holes on the outside there on the ski and the fishing rod carrier. Currently, it's using the outside holes for mounting. There's some inner holes that will line up with these if you choose to mount it that way. Personally, I like this a little bit better up top, just because it can then run the length of the roof a little bit better. But that's just me. If you don't ever plan on using recovery tracks, then having this a little bit more accessible could be really helpful, and it doesn't take up as much roof space that way, so you can have things like a tent that are going to take up a lot more room on the platform up there instead. And that's all there is to it. I think this bracket's going to be really helpful because really, like I just said, it doesn't take up as much space on the actual platform, leaving that valuable real estate open for larger things or just more accessories. And it keeps those maybe more frequently used things down a bit more accessible. Things like our fuel canisters, we don't need as often, and that can stay a little bit harder to reach. But if you're going fishing, you've got fishing rods, or you're getting stuck going off-roading and you've got your recovery tracks here, you're gonna need those, and you want them to be quick and easy to get to so you don't have to fuss with it. So for me, I think this is a really great addition to the Slimline 2 platform racks. Thanks for watching.